question, second on that? Call the question.
What the intention of for the library fund, Mr. Chairman?
You might remember Senator Brown's recommendation was that letters be forwarded to Representative Hill and can't recall the other senator's name that, of the $1.2 million for the library fund, that we feel that's in the governor's budget.
700,000, ain't?
No, sir, it was 1.2 million for the library fund.
So we had 500.
We have a settlement of the insurance, yes, that adds to that. The motion's to get the letter forth from the board.
I know. Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I talked with those gentlemen, when I brought the question up that we're gonna need $1.2 million, and they said 700,000 plus the 500, we had to make it 1.2. That's what the gentleman said?
No, sir. No, sir. It's the governor's fund has asked for 1.2 million. The settlement of the insurance would be additional to that, which would be totally used for reconstruction of the library.
$1.7 million.
It's 1.7 million, maybe a little more once the other settlement is done with the foundation. Don't know that yet, but we'll know that soon, hopefully. So the new library, which is a possibility of having that funding, replacement of the better facility than what we had, with the state's help, would put us a much better library, more newer facilities, newer equipment and all.
There's $577,546 in the library fund account right now.
Right.
Terry England is the name of the representative.
Right. And it's Senator Hill, I believe.
Yes,
Again, the motion is to get that letter from the board to these gentlemen, and I call the question of motion. Those in favor, let me know, raise your right hand.
Present, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, thank you. Next item is discussion of vacation pay. Commissioner Brown?
We already discussed that, Mr.
Okay,
Chairman,
so
and I'm just waiting on the answer till we get back from our attorney, and I spoke with him.
Okay.
And I spoke with him, and I told him to make sure that he be instructed by our policy, that the policy that we have wrote here, because he hadn't looked at anything where he sat here today, and he knew that was on the agenda. And we've been talking this here quite a while, and our attorney, he seemed like he don't know nothing about what's going on. He can't interpret policy. Seems to me he got to go look over and all this stuff here. And when the policy speaks, the policy speaks for itself.
The attorney is not here to speak for himself, but I'll assure you that Mr. Richardson has been very, very forthcoming in looking and giving us input on information of this nature, and so we'll move.
Well, I don't
with that,
know.
we'll get
He
that.
calls us a lawsuit. That's what I'm doing. He calls us a lawsuit. We had to go to mediation. He said we said that was right for the law to do that, but we wind up in court. So I don't have too much faith in Mr. Richardson. I give him a little, but not too much.
Mr. Bryant, that's
Yes, sir.
You're entitled to your view.
Opinion, sir.
Let's move to the next item.